Okay, today I'm back up on the Skokomish River. I wanted to go up farther than I did that last time, and I wanted to do it before we really got into the rains and stuff. Fall is here. I mean, I can feel it in the air. It's pretty chilly right here in this canyon. In the evenings it gets fairly cold. And I'm about to step into this river here, which I'm not really looking forward to, other than the fact I'm looking forward to going on up. But it's early morning. The sun is just starting to show down there. And I'm about to step into that. And I'm going to head on up through there and around. And I stopped, I don't know, maybe a half a mile up there. When I turned around, I met that family up there last time. I'm going to head up even farther. I'm hoping to get a mile or two up in there. But that really depends on how much I find. But at least I can get past all this, because I think I've already pretty much found everything in there. So I'm going to cross this, and hey, let's take a step here, see how bad this really is. Oh boy. Yeah. Not as bad as what I was expecting, but it's still fairly cold. Boy, you can really see the rocks down in here though. Yeah. And at least the water level's down. So, well, I'm going to shut this off until I get way up in there, or if I find something interesting. Well, this is really something out here. Early morning. I'm sure it's a little bit after 8 o'clock. I'm out here. Got this whole place to myself. Other than the birds and whatever else is out here, but this is really something. I could do this all day. It's real nice getting out in this country when you have weather like this, because it's not always like this. I mean, we have maybe about 6 weeks of good weather, and I don't even know if we got that this year. But when you can get out here, boy, it's really something. Most of the time it's just pouring down rain. Leaves are starting to change colors. Yeah, get up around that corner up in there, and I'll be into an area that I hadn't been to yet. And hopefully I can go up to about another mile or so. That'd sure be nice. Yeah, we'll see if we can find some good stuff. Right here we have all these little tadpoles, and they're getting their legs on them, turned into frogs. And then over here we just have thousands of these little frogs everywhere. Oh, that one there still got a tail on it. Yet they're just losing their tails. But yeah, they're just, this whole beach all the way down through there's just got thousands of these little frogs. They're just going everywhere. Hopefully I don't step on them. I'm trying to step on the big rocks where they're not at. But, okay, yeah. I'll see where I want to be. I'll get there eventually. I had to come up here on this big log. I couldn't go through there because there was a deep pool. But this was a big tree at one time. Now I haven't been up through this, and I'm looking forward to this. So I'm going to get to it. Well, I just found this little piece here. I think this might come out pretty good. I'm going to throw this one in my bag. Yeah. Got this big gravel bar over here I can look at. But I've been out in this here. This is where I like looking, because it's all wet and you can see them pretty good. So up in there, I don't know. People probably walked up in there. But this here, yeah. Hopefully I can find more like this. Maybe some poppy, that sure be nice. I'm sure I will find some eventually today. Well, I'm gonna go over in there and see what I can find. Well, this here is a bright red piece of rock right there. Yeah, I'm going to have to get it out of there just to see what it is. Hopefully it's not some of that sandstone, and oh boy, that's a big piece. Yeah, let's take a look. Yeah, it's a big red piece of jasper. Nothing I want to take, but boy, that's a big one. Something living on the bottom, and then I'll throw it back in the water here. But yeah, that thing was bright out there. Just had to go get it. Yeah, I'm going to put it back in the water. Well, quite the views up in there. That's up into the wilderness area there. But I'm going to go up through this here. Looks like it might be pretty interesting back up in here. I haven't seen anybody's tracks up in here, so maybe I'm getting out of where people have been. Down there, I think there's a trail, and I think there's an access to the river right back there, so they probably hike on that trail, come down and get in the water there. But this here, hopefully nobody's really been back up in here. Oh yeah, that looks like some good rock to go look at right up there. Yeah. I found something, I'll show it. Yeah, I didn't walk very far. And there's this piece laying right out here in the middle of the stream. Now that's got some good color to it. I'm going to take that on out. And we'll take a look at this. This side here looks pretty good. I'm going to throw this one up on the beach, and if I don't find anything better, I will take it out with me. Well, it won't take very many rocks this size though, and I'll have a load. So I'm going to leave that right there. I'm going to go up through here. Hopefully that's a good sign. Yeah, I just found this little piece. This has got some beautiful color to it. That one there. Yep, I will throw that in the bag. If I can find more like that there, that just comes out so nicely when it's cut. Yeah, I'm into an area where I just don't think people got up to. So this should be fun. Now look at the size of these trees in here. These things are just huge. It makes you feel kind of small when you're walking through areas like this. Well, looks like the battery's about dead on this one. I better change it out. And I'm going to head on up through there. Now look at this piece here I just picked up. All that really would be is a garden rock when you cut that. I never cared for what those look like when I cut them, but kind of interesting. I'm going to leave it right there and just continue on up. Well, I thought maybe another rockhounder had been up in here because I keep on seeing marks. Those are mine. these marks over here, that's where I came up over here. But then I saw that one up there, which is a right foot. And then I said, oh yeah, it's probably some person, but there are other steps way back here. I can't do that. I mean, I'm stretched out right to there, and they got another, there's an old track right there. But that's all I see. I wonder what this is though. I wonder if they used a stick maybe to make that large step. Yeah, there's another stick mark right back. That's what they did. Yeah, they're just doing big steps. They must be using a stick, because that's not much bigger than my footprint right there. But boy, I saw that and I went, holy smokes. Unless they were running from something. But yeah. Oh, and I did just find this piece here. So I'll take this one home. Yeah, when I saw that, I was just like, well, I don't see, it looks like there's a shoe, but I'm going, man, that's a long step. Yeah, they must have come from up over in there someplace. So I'm going to go over here. I don't know how much more farther I'm going to go up. Because, like I said, I thought I had seen marks where someone else had been in here. But obviously they didn't get everything, because I just found this piece. Yeah, I'll go on over there. That's beautiful. Well, I guess this will be the end of the line for me. I could make it through this log jam, but oh well. Beautiful back up in there. You could just keep going and going and going. And that's the problem. That's probably what I would do. So I'm going to head back down, pick up that big one that I left alongside on the bank, and maybe you'll find something else. I got some nice smaller pieces, which are nice because then you can pack those. And I got that big one down there, so I'll grab it and I'm gonna head on out. Alright. Okay, I'm back to where I left this piece here. And that one there's got good color. I'm gonna take this one. I found this one just right up there, and I think I'll take it also. And then I found this piece. That's one I'm not so sure about. It's got good color there, lots of hematite. Out here it's pretty good. I'll put these two in, see how much that pack weighs, and I may throw that one in there also, because it's unlikely I'm going to come back up here again this year. Man, that's a beautiful place though. Just me and the crickets out here. So, well, I'll put them in my pack and I'll decide. More than likely I already know what my decision is, but we'll get to it. Alright, well, I'm going to put them in there and head on home. Still got, I don't know, maybe another mile to go. Yeah, I got back from my trip up the Skokomish River, and this is what I brought back. Did pretty good up there, had a wonderful day, just beautiful. But I'm going to wet some of this so we can take a look at it. Now this here I really like this. This came out really nice. I like all that color. It's got a little bit of the quartz in there. I don't usually care for that, but it's not too much in this one, so it's not bad. Let's see if we can. Yeah, that's pretty nice. This one here came out a little dark. On this one side, get a little bit of quartz mottled in there. It went to red, but I think back off this one side here there'll be some good stuff. Maybe back in here it'll be okay. This one here, it's got a lot of that quartz in there, and it's kind of a duller red. But down off this corner here, it's okay, and maybe, yeah, maybe back in here it might be all right. The rest of that I think I would just chop up and tumble. Probably a lot of this I would probably tumble. This here though, yeah, maybe not that side. Yeah, I'd probably tumble that too. But this one here you could definitely make some good jewelry out of and stuff. But yeah, great time up there. I got up there a lot farther than before. And this was a piece from the last time. I worked it a little bit over there on my lap machine. And I'm back to that last finished compound. I don't care for it. It's making it a little dull. That should be a lot brighter. So I'm probably going to have to take this back down, you know, grind that back off, and when I get that other pad I'll re-polish it, and it should come out a lot better. But I like the pattern there. That's a poppy, and I got quite a bit of this, so I'm real happy. But I got back up on that Skokomish River and have to wait for it to flood to see if it turns over some new material. As you can see here, I've been working a lot of different material here, just been cutting away, and all the way down the whole line here I got stuff going. Got my wet lap down over there, but that was it. Hope you enjoyed. Thanks for watching.